Okay guys, we are going to clean our caramel baby using gold metal products. Um, I use it's called a Heat and Clean by Gold Metal, and I have a pitcher that I fill with water. Now on the Heat and Clean, it says 2 ounces to a gallon of water. So what I do is we have sample cups that we normally sample our customers with, and it happens to be a 2-ounce cup. So you take 2 ounces of your Heat and Clean, then you fill up your gallon jug with water. Okay guys, so on the gallon, when I put water in here, I use warm to hot water because a lot of times my kettle is still warm. And if you use too cool of a water, I have learned you will hear the kettle, it makes a popping sound. So to keep from damaging it, I always use warm to hot water. You pour all your product, the Heat and Clean water, then you will turn your caramel baby on cook, because you want it to heat up and you want it to steam all the candy that you just put on a popcorn down. So because it's candy, if you have water, I don't know if you work with candy apples or not, when you're cleaning your pots with candy apples, a lot of times you could just use water, and because of the steam and because of the sugar in the candy, it actually dissolves, so it's easier to clean. The same concept is with the caramel baby. Because of the fact of you're using a sugar base candy for your popcorn, you're basically using warm water and steam, but I use the Heat and Clean also by Gold Metal. And I'm trying to see if I can see the product number on here, which I don't. So what I'll do is, yes, I'm sorry, product number Heat and Clean is product number 2095. Okay, so that is a Gold Metal product. We use it to clean all of our Gold Metal equipment. We don't use nothing else. That is all we use to clean all of our Gold Metal equipment. But I wanted to come on to show you how to properly clean your caramel baby. This is going to steam, it's going to cook, it dissolves all of the candy that you just used on popcorn on this. I suggest that you clean your caramel baby in between each flavor that you have used or that you have made for a batch of popcorn. On a caramel baby, it is only 2.5 gallons, so you can actually cook twice. So if you're, say for instance, you're fixing orange popcorn, you can make 2 batches of orange popcorn to get a full bucket, okay? But then you cannot go from lemon to orange to apple to grape and don't clean in between each flavor. That's a hotmess.com. So you want to make sure that you clean in between each flavor. Okay? So I hope I said that clear enough. And so we basically let this cook down. Let it heat up, I should say. Let it heat up, let it steam, let it break down the candy, the sugars, everything that has been put into this drum to fix popcorn. Okay? And we will go from there. After a few minutes, it doesn't take long for the caramel baby to heat up, to heat that product up, to start breaking down the sugar from what you have done in the caramelizer. After it has gotten to the point where you feel comfortable far as heat is concerned, shut it off. Shut it off. Let it start to cool down, because once this mug is hot, it's no joke. Okay, so let it cool down just a little bit to where you can actually work with it. With this product, you're gonna then turn around. You're gonna then turn around and you're gonna pour it out. And excuse me, what I like to do is, because of how, I'm sorry, I'm gonna try to turn this around so you can see. Because of how this leans when you tilt it, I use a pot to pour it out in, because to detach all this from this base, one, it's hard. Two, it's a lot of work. It can be done, but it's a lot of work, because then you gotta make sure you're keeping up with screws and everything else to put it back together. So I advise against it far as taking it apart. Okay, this has been the easiest solution far as cleaning this since I've had it for several years now. Okay, pour it out. You must make sure that you then take plain water, put it in the caramelizer, let it mix so that it can rinse all of that cleaning product out of the caramelizer. Okay, then you're going to go back into it. Now this is I keep saying this is the easiest way that I have found far as cleaning the caramel baby. You'll go back into it, you will use your cleaning towel or whatever, and you will make sure you clean the inside of the entire drum. On the paddles, this is very important. On the paddles, there is 2 little holes that are on the top of the petals. Look into those holes, because a lot of time the sugar gets down in those holes and you can miss it if you're not paying attention. Make sure you clean down in those holes, because if not, sugar will build up in those holes and you are actually transferring that. Every time you use that caramel baby again, you're transferring that into the next batch. So there's a possibility you can make somebody sick, because now you're not only cross-contaminating flavors, but you're now cross-contaminating every time you put that cleaning product in this caramel baby to clean it to the next batch. Okay, I hope I said that correctly. So the easiest way, of course, is a gallon of water with the cleaning solution. Pour it out. Take a pot of clear water, put it in there, let it mix a little bit so that it can rinse down the sides. Wipe and clean it out, and make sure that you take care of the petals. There's 2 holes in the top of each petal to the caramelizer, and that is the easiest way that I have found to clean a caramelizer. Make sure that when you tilt it all the way down, pour everything out. Be careful, it is extremely hot. All right, if you have any questions, please hit me in the comment section. Remember, give this a thumbs up and subscribe, so the next time you can see when we're doing something else with a gold medal product. All right, thank you.